almost afternoon. This is car vlog 6 or 7, I don't remember, because I need to post. Sorry. That's a better way to keep track of them if you're actually posting them. So, at least I'm not giving you the dates, so that's helpful. Anyways, now before you throw shade, I am on my way to two fast food restaurants, and I know that I've gone a couple of times, but keep in mind I'm getting food for someone with a limited diet, completely limited diet. Anybody that knows people that have been diagnosed with autism or Asperger's understand fully what limited diet means. And it's not just people in that spectrum that have limited diets. There's plenty of picky eaters that are not autistic. So anyways, and then the other person is a teenager that eats like what we generally say like a teenage boy, because she's a teenage girl, but is highly active. So don't throw some shade. So that's what you'll hear today. We're shaking it up a bit and not getting McDonald's, so that's a blessing. In fact, someone's ordering chili, so that's a little healthier. They got some great chili, but I feel like it's way too hot for chili. That's just my opinion. And they do have healthier options at Wendy's. That's why what I do like better about Wendy's. McDonald's during the pandemic took all their salads off the menu, and I don't like their chicken, and I'm not a big chicken fan anyway, but at Wendy's I love their spicy chicken wraps. Those are amazing. Jack in the Box has, I don't know if they still do right now, they have spicy popcorn chicken, which is amazing. So don't have to go to Chick-fil-A, which is far away for us. Well, 20 to 30 minutes to me is far away. Alright. I think I confused the left turner because I was paused and forgot that I had a green and I was turning right. I feel bad. Sorry. Sorry you had to wait for me. Alright. We have arrived at our destination. Line is fairly long. Not so bad, but it's pretty long. I'm hoping Burger King's line is not long because our Burger King can take 30 minutes when there's like 2 cars. It's a fact. I don't understand. Don't know why. Okay. Time to roll up the windows because the breeze is not cutting it. It is picking hot, as my former co-worker used to say. And I just realized that possibly could be a racial slur. Didn't even realize that till now. She was not racist by all means, but she was from Missouri or went to Bible college there. And I just realized that picking hot could like be a reference to picking cotton, and although not really today here in America, but elsewhere people still could be using slaves to pick cotton. But definitely in the American South before the Civil War, it was the slaves, mostly the slaves, that would pick cotton, and most of the slaves were from Africa. So I guess that would be deemed racist, man. But on the other end, people still pick vegetables and all that stuff, and they're not slaves. What annoys me is we talk about slavery from 200 years ago, 300 years ago, you know, modern era, 1500. But before the modern era, there was mega slaves. In medieval times, the serfs were not allowed to own property. They definitely were slaves there. Romans captured their political enemies and used them as slaves. And the Bible talks about the Jews or the Hebrews being slaves for the Egyptians. And before that, Joseph was sold by his own brothers to Ishmaelites for slavery. And then he worked for prominent officials as a slave, basically. Yeah, he did not get paid for his dues until he was second in command. But what gets me, as I said, we always talk about past slavery, but we never talk about today's, or people have a hard time talking about today's slavery. Like people in camps in places of the world that I won't say just because I don't know if my video will get banned or not. But people are put in slave camps all over our world. People are human trafficked, and do things against their will and against their body today. Not even people, just children too. That's just disgusting. So disgusting. And here in America, if a certain type of slave is brought into the state of Nevada and they're at the age of 17, you can't do anything about it because a certain act is legal there. Hi. Do you still have spicy chicken wraps?
No, we don't.
Okay. No worries. Those were so good. I'll have a chili with no onions.
You want tea?
Huh?
Do you want tea?
Yes.
If you want that small or large?
Large.
Large and medium?
A medium fry.
Okay.
And I'll have a number 6
Small, medium, or large?
large.
Okay.
Let's see. Do you have cherry Coke?
No, sorry.
I'll have Dr. Pepper,
Okay, thank you.
and that will be it.
Okay. Would you like to try to give me anything that's
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome, thanks. Well, I hope I didn't mislead anybody and make them gung-ho to go get a spicy chicken wrap. I don't know if you heard, but they do not have frickin' spicy chicken wraps anymore. Those were so good. I'm trying their spicy chicken sandwich. Hopefully it's just as good. I'm just not as into chicken as other people are. I am not into meat, actually. I won't completely call myself a vegetarian, but I am not into meat. Sorry, I'm checking my text messages while I'm in line on my iPad because you guys. I had to check to see if I got an order right, and I did. I forgot to check it before I left, before I started the video. What'd you see, Lulu? She's watching people wash or dry a car. Silly girl. Okay, I just noticed that we have a Jinkies Cafe. At the car wash. Might be something to check out. It says gourmet chili. They serve breakfast all day. Looks like they also sell propane over there. Interesting. The things you noticed. Hello.
Your total will come out to $16.91, please. Card? Thank you. Here you go, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Here's your drink. Here's your order, ma'am.
Can I get some barbecue sauce, please?
Yes, how many would you like?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, let me have one of the back.
Yeah, definitely. No problem.
All right, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Very, very nice. Nice guy. You know, I love our community because we're so good at allowing people with special needs to have jobs. And it's just so encouraging. Man. And a lot of times they're way nicer than a regular person. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. The people that are hard to deal with are the mega rule followers, though. Oh my golly. Wow. Burger King has no line. We scored. Ooh, I was afraid for a minute I'd have to go inside. I don't. I remember doing something.
for you?
Hi, thank you. I will have 10-piece chicken nuggets and a large fry.
I'm sorry?
10-piece chicken nuggets and a large fry.
10-piece nuggets, large fry, anything else?
8-piece mozzarella sticks.
Anything else?
That is it.
Total comes up to $8.26.
Awesome, thanks. Mm-hmm. Barbecue?
Sure thing. Can you find marinara sauce for the mozzarella?
Oh, yes, please, yeah. Thank you so much. You too. Sometimes I feel like a Grubhub driver. And for that matter, Uber. So I'm always having to take the teenager places. Anyways. The drive-thru looked like it was closed because they are digitizing the menu. I am so happy for them. Go Burger King. It's about time. They're making a new menu. Love it. So I was thinking about going the freeway. The traffic looks okay. Like I have said before in another vlog, we're a freeway town, so we get by on the freeway and side streets by the freeway. Growing up, I grew up here. Growing up, we only used the freeway if we were going out of town, really. But the city has expanded that much since growing up that it's just easier to take the freeway from one point of town to the other. Like I said, they're getting rid of our green space, our farmland, for more housing and amenities. A lot of the amenities we don't need, but apparently we want, and we'll use them, you know. Definitely people will use an ice skating rink and second bowling alley. You know, our bowling alley that we have, I mean, a lot of towns don't have them, so we're lucky. But our bowling alley is pretty small. Growing up, when I bowled a lot, used to go 2 towns over. It was better. Their bowling alley was way bigger. There was this awesome bowling alley that first switched into a Borders, then switched into, and now it's a healthcare facility. But it was really cool because they had 2 sides full of lanes, and you'd have to walk down. So when they made Borders, it was really funny. You could feel the hollowness of the floor. Really hilarious because anybody that had gone there before knew the hollowness was because of the lanes going down. And then their records and CDs were in like the cafe area. And then they also had, raise your hand if you miss Borders. don't have a Seattle's Best coffee, which was so good. My mom loved Seattle's Best. I mean, you can buy the stuff at the store, but the fresh Seattle's Best was, no pun intended, the best. I should look it up, see where the nearest Seattle's Best coffee is. Another amazing coffee place that we need to have here is called Dutch Brothers. Oh my golly. They're in Nevada, Arizona, probably other places, but we don't have any here. It was it's a drive-through, drive-up coffee place. Similar to how In-N-Out used to be, where it was pretty much drive-through only or eat outside. And that's how they are. They have like 1 or 2 tables. It's pretty much a drive-up, walk-up little hut thing. I kind of miss my In-N-Out that had 2 drive-throughs, and it was a walk-up and eat outside. I miss it. They replaced it with the ones you see today, and oh, it was so unique, and I wish we could have had it that way. I think the drive-through was just ingenious to have 2 drive-throughs. Like, literally it had 2 drive-throughs. That was crazy. Crazy good. I hear Lulu scuttling around. I don't know when she left, so I've tried to pay attention to the road, but I'm sure she left when we got on the freeway. Oh, I just saw a plane landing. We have a tiny airport with tiny planes. And I saw it landing as I was looking left to make sure I wasn't going to hit a car, because I was turning right on the red. Which I kind of wish that they would get rid of that rule. I kind of wish, I don't know, at certain intersections, especially off the freeway, where, yeah, certain intersections that are super busy, I wish there would be no turn on red. And I've gotten honked at in a second right turn lane because I wasn't going and it was red. And if there was a sign that said no turn on red, then their honking would be even more ridiculous. Sorry, I'm not going to risk my life just because you want to go faster and you want to turn. That's just not how it works. Why would I risk my life for you in that way? Now, I might risk my life to save you if you are in danger, and since I'm CPR first aid certified, I kind of have an obligation to rescue you. Or even if I didn't, I would, just because that's what you do. You don't let any human animal suffer in danger. But why would I risk my life for you to be dumb and get where you want to be? No, I'm not. You guys sometimes purposely go slow or be even with the car next to you just because there's an idiot trying to get past and go like 90 miles per hour. Yep, I'm that person. Because you just need to slow down. Smell the roses. I'm not saying go 35 when it's 40. But go with the flow of the traffic. Go with the flow of life. Come on. It's not worth you getting in an accident. Either way, I don't think people should go too slow either. The only time I think you should go super slow is in an area where you know animals and children and other pedestrian type people will be in danger. So usually that's residential. And I hate the road that I'm on because it's a faster road and there's houses facing. And also, since it's a hill, there is minimal wildlife. Like, I've never seen a deer, but I'm sure deer used to be up here. I highly doubt anymore. It's too populated, but just, I don't know. I see too many cars go too fast up here, like hated physical science, but that is one thing I did pick up. I didn't even pick it up from my physical science class. You pick it up from life. Things that go faster have more damage. The faster you went on your bike and crashed, the more hurt you were. Man, I've always been such a cautious person, so I went pretty fast on my bike, but, you know, I never fell off my bike. Same with skates. The only time I fell in a skating rink was when my friend took me down with her. I always had good balance as a kid. Used to roller skate around my neighborhood. Never fell. That was a blessing because that was pre-helmets and gear. Oh, that was so rad. I wish you guys could have seen it. The privacy's obviously why you did it. It was a Volkswagen truck from back in the day in pristine condition too. Like you can tell the people loved it. Unless they're making those again, I didn't think they were, and it didn't look like a newer, you know, facade. Well, no, that's fake. It was real. A newer, can't think of the word right now. And I watched Off the Ranch and Demo Ranch, and I can't think of, oh, body. There we go. I guess that would be the word. Didn't look like a newer body. Just a well-maintained one. Man. That was beautiful. That's rare to see a Volkswagen truck. You see the vans a lot. It looked like a van with like a truck bed. It was rad. Look it up. Oh, hi, Lou. She knows we're here at her best friend's house. Yes, yes, yes. She knows we're here. Oh, are we here? You get to play with Zoe. Yeah. Best friend. Best friend Zoe. Best friend Zoe. She also likes to try to steal French fries. She can be a sneaky one like that. Huh, Bubba's? Sneaky girl. Okay. Got a little bit of shade for a little bit, so that'll help a little bit. Let's roll down the windows. It feels safer in this neighborhood rolling down the windows than I do in mine. Because people have gotten into my car before. Stole a lighter out of my mom's car. That was dumb. Anyways, we're at our destination. Lulu says bye-byes. Yeah? You say bye-bye? Say bye.